Hey everyone, Cinema Narcissist here, and just like a wild stallion, I am unstable. So let's get into it. Um, First of all, I'm sorry I've been away. It's sometimes it's hard to just get my ass up and do something when I'm high. I just want to keep watching movies. I want to keep enjoying my shit, but I want to make people laugh, and I gotta get my reviews out here to make y'all laugh, because you ain't gonna be like, oh, that's fucking hilarious, bro. We're not there yet, So only I can hear my thoughts. Thank God. Well, no, I'm on the spectrum, so people in earshot can hear my thoughts. Anyways, let's get into the movie. I figured, fuck it, I'm just gonna review it. So here it is, Phantasm. All five of these movies I have watched, and it's a very confusing series, but like, I don't regret it. So I had to get this badass box set from eBay. It's an Arrow release, and I had to get this from eBay because the only way of watching the second movie is by buying it, because of the distribution rights was different than the rest of the films. So the cheapest thing I could find was a DVD of just the one movie for $100 fucking. Nope, I'm good. So I went and got this for like 60. And so back to it. I digress. Phantasm starts out. Don Coscarelli directed this in 1979, I want to say, and it starts out in a graveyard. Guy, getting his getting a little yeah, you know what I mean, with some fine ass honey. I don't know why I'm talking. It's the tism. I love and respect everybody. It doesn't matter where you come from, what you are. I don't care if anything I say sounds offensive. It's just the weird ass way I word things. So please do not get offended. I just, much love. Anyways, so this guy's with this fine ass girl, and she's not that fine, but she's all right. And he's getting it. He's and then he he like he sigh of relief, right? And then the girl changed into an old tall man and then killed him. Yeah. I got nothing. Like I said, I got nothing against anyone. But if you're hooking up with a girl and the girl changes into a man and murders you without your consent, no. Like, I mean, I got nothing against nothing, but like, okay. If trans people get offended by this, you're not listening. He was a woman, and he was like female. He's like a transformer female, and like he like with the girl, and then the girl turned into a man and murdered him. I mean, it's just like, we need consent nowadays. So all I'm saying is, if you're going to flip it and then murder you, Give me consent. That's all I'm saying. That's all. That's all. I love you. I don't want to offend you. I just want to make y'all laugh. Anyways, so he's like, he dies, and then you find his brother, whose name I'm blanking on at the moment because it's been a couple weeks. And the older brother is watching this kid because the parents are dead, so the kid has to be watched by the older brother, and the older brother's like, "Oh, I'm going to abandon the kids." We're worried about the kid, but now he's at a funeral for his brother, so it's just like it's heartbreaking to watch this shit, right? So what you see is you see this funeral going on. They bury the brother, and the kid's hiding in the bushes, and he sees them have the funeral. And then once they walk away, the tall man proceed the tall man who did the and the without the consent, that guy, he's the main character. So just when I say tall man, think tall man, because that's actually what he's called. This guy picks up the coffin with the corpse in it and just throws it in the truck. And the boy sees this, and the boy's like, "What the fuck? I got to get out of here." And he's like trying to go away. And the old man goes, "Boy!" And like the kid flies off his bike, and it's just like, it's batshit. It's from the get go. This movie is fucking batshit. And so, anyways, he gets away, and he talks to a one of those the psychic people. I wish I had a psychic in my life, and they could have went in there and psychically told me, "You're going to forget the word psychic." Thank you, psychic. Anyways, he sees the psychic. The psychic is like, "Yeah, put your hand in a box." He's like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, put your hand in a box." So he's like, "Okay." So he puts his hand in the box. And then the hand gets stuck, and he starts panicking. And he's like, "Ah!" And they're like, "Calm down. It's not really happening. Just clear your mind, clear your mind, clear your mind." So he clears his mind, and he gets his hand out. He's like, "Oh, wow, that was cool." He tells his brother. Nobody believes him. No adults believe him. And then this guy sees him again, and he's like, "Boy!" And like the kid's like, "Oh no, I gotta get away!" And like that. This is kind of how it became unclear, because the tall man is notorious for saying "boy" every time the word "boy" came out of his mouth. Good. He nobody believes the kid. The kid goes. The guy's planning on abandoning the kid. So this film it's all over the place, but it's awesome. It is awesome. This tall man is creepy, and he's got these little dwarves, the little the guys from Star Wars, the little um the I forget what those things are called. Anyways, you take those things and you make them more demonic. That's what you got. He's got an army of those little fuckers chasing everyone around, and the kid's just like, "I need to get away. I'm just a terrified child. I want nothing to do with this." Right. So, anyways, they finally figure out. Oh, okay. Him and his buddy, this ice cream truck man, who is he's an awesome character in this story. Guys finally figure out, because the old man's chasing the kid, and he crushes his hand, and the fingers pop off, and there's like yellow blood coming out of the fingers, and they're like, but they're just fingers on the ground, little yellow fingers on the ground, right? Anyways, so the kid collects these, he puts them in a box, and he brings him home, and he shows his brother, and his brother's like, "Oh, okay, I believe you now." So his brother is like, "All right, get the fingers. We're gonna go try to figure this shit out. We're gonna catch this motherfucker. Anyways, so he's like, "I'm gonna check in the box," and he opens the box, and the finger turns into this giant fly Muppet thing. Like Jim Henson did a bunch of acid and then made a Muppet based out of what he thought a fly was doing in front of him, right? Like this shit was fucking batshit crazy looking. Anyway, so they get this motherfucker. It's like it's on his head, trying to, like, I don't know, probe him or something. Not South Park probe. Everyone always thinks because of South Park that probe means through the well. It's just it's not it's it, they can probe through the head. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So the fly was on his head. Okay, this is not some anyways, so and he grabs, like, yelling for his brother. His brother comes. They grab it. They throw it in the disposal. They chop it up. Blah blah blah. And so then the ice cream dude comes in and he's like, "Hey, what's up, y'all?" And they're like, "Hey, nothing, nothing out of the ordinary here." And the guy's like, "Oh yeah, what's going on? Something's weird here." And then the fly comes out and tries to attack him, and the acid fly. And so they gotta catch this motherfucker, and they kill it. And they're like, "Okay, so now we gotta find this guy." So they go to find the guy. They're gone on a journey going. Well, they're just going to the funeral home, but still, it's a journey. Anyways, so they are going, and they get to this funeral home, and this is where they have the epic battle between them and the old man, which they win, but at the loss of someone important. But it's okay, because 4 movies from it, his brain's going to be put into a pod. Those little orbs that of from Phantasm that drill into the head and go and shoot blood, literally gallons and gallons of blood all over. These things are badass. And yeah, in a later film, they put his brain in there and they bring him back to life. So everyone's one big happy family again. So it's okay if you die, because you don't really die, because there's dreams and there's other shit. And you got the little boy on the road with the ice cream dude, right? And the ice cream dude is always like, "Hey, lady," and the lady's like, right? But occasionally he's like, "What's up, girl?" And the girl's like, "Hey." And the girl's like, "Oh, yeah." And he got one girl, and she's like, "Yeah, look at this bald head. I love your baldness." That girl was a tall man. Again, no consent, right? They go out in their car, their badass fucking sports car, with a quadruple barrel shotgun. 4! And they're fighting this demon that is just going around killing people. Because instead of a weird demonic body snatcher, which is what it kind of was in the first film, now it is a fucking time dimensional mind fuck, dream but not dream, real but not real, what is going on kind of a thing. But it's like an episode of Supernatural, with an old man trying to get laid, even though he needs to just say no. Just say no. This isn't The Wicker Man. The Wicker Man is the one movie I can think of where if he said yes, he would have been fine. The ending would have been good. But no, he didn't sleep with the... Don Coscarelli's Phantasm series is awesome. They're not great films. The first one, I say, is like, it's right up there. It's like, I'd say 4 out of 5. It's got gallons of blood, right? So it's got boobs, it's got beasts, the tall man and the little creepy bastards that chase you around throughout this whole... He's got an army of those fuckers. I'm gonna give you guys one more joke before I head out, but I'm gonna get fucked up and watch something. Make it mama joke that is not offensive to you guys, okay? All right. My mama's so dumb she thought I was an Etch-a-Sketch. Shut up! Like and subscribe. Love you guys.